Hello guys, this is Mooncoin YouTube channel, and today I am here with a very good and wonderful analyze on Solana. And without further ado, let's get into the analyze. And you can see I'm the weekly time frame, and for make it easy, I have drawn the trend lines over here. You can see I'll just point out the points that are important. You can see first touch and another second touch, and here we have multiple touches, so we consider this as support or resistance. Now the market is below the resistance zone, so we consider this as a resistance. So now the second trend line that we drew here was that also was in the same concept. You can see here we had first touch and the second touch and third. Okay, so we consider this as a trend line. Now the market is below above the trend line, so we consider that as a support line. And we have a fake out over here. You see, it's clear, it's a very clear fake out, and it's a bull trap. Okay, okay, let's erase these drawings and we make only the trend lines visible for us. Okay, now the weekly charts participation is finished over here. Now let's move to the daily chart. Now again, you can see here the market was consolidating for more than 100 years, like 3 or 4 months. And you can see we have a trend line which was created. Yes, we have a trend line, and we broke at the period of July. Okay, in the mid period of July we broke that trend line. And what happened, go will zoom in and see. What happened was, those who got entries here, they would have placed their stop loss here, right? The aggressive players, they are the one who got trapped here, and all the liquidity was swept, and the market has given a nice move to the upside. After the move to the upside, we have a liquidity sweep again in this supply zone over here. You can see here, right? And this becomes our point of interest, and this is a high probability order block. So when the market returns here, we can expect a dump, which is a 20% or 30% dump. We can expect that, or 10-15% is expected. If the bulls are aggressive, then we can't expect this. We can expect a 10% or 5%. Okay, so we'll mark it out with the text. We have a daily order block and a POI, and yes, we have another strong support which was lasting for more than, which was lasting from March this year. March, it was, this support was bearing so much of mitigation for from March. So we can see we have the first one, and we have the first touch and the second mitigation, third, fourth, fifth, and we are at the sixth mitigation. Okay, we have the first one, second one, third one, we have the fourth one, and we go for the final mitigation over here. So we can't expect a pump like this, because the current situation is expected for more dump. You see, this has given 32 percentage, so we can't expect even the half of it. Okay, if you place orders, you will get usually get stop hunt. You see, there are more liquidities over here in this low. We'll mark it out with sell side liquidity, and you can see this has a supply zone here. It has been mitigated, so this will be our next liquidity zones. Okay, we mark it as BSL, buy side liquidity, and the overall long term analyze for this Solana and the price prediction for this is, we'll go for the fib. Is this golden zone. We can see we have a high here, and the low is here. So the price that we expect is this golden zone area. The price could bounce from here for sure. Golden zone. And we have multiple trend lines here. Then the market don't move aggressively. It might come in a very calm way like this. We can expect a very aggressive dump here, because there are more liquidities here. So we can expect a normal dump, and after the break, swept of this liquidity, we can expect the price to mitigate in this zone. It's 80.56, this zone over here. We can expect a little bounce, and the market would go to this trend line and make something like this range, and we can expect a downwards movement, and we can expect a healthy pump from here. And we have way more to go for this golden zone, and there are more liquidities that are forming in coming future. So we have break of structure, a BOS, and we have a order block here which was mitigated. You can see this order block was mitigated here. The after candle which was formed after this order block has mitigated this. Okay, so we can expect the market to respect this zone. Okay, so there are more liquidities here which will drive the market to this golden zone. Okay. The long term goal is what? 48.300. Okay, there's an order block. Wow, order block. In upcoming weeks or couple of days, we can expect a very big dump, and that's our goal. You see, could break this line and go for retest, and it could come and break this line and take these orders in this 4 hour candle and make a close above this trend line. And again, after the orders have been filled here, the sell orders, then we can expect the market to go and take all the liquidities here and bounce from. We can expect the breakout and a candle close below this trend line, and we can expect the price to mitigate this 4 block and close above this trend line, and we can expect the price to take all the liquidities here and bounce back to the upside. Okay, as you know, we are not a financial advisors, so even if you risk your money, do your own researches, and it's your money that you risk, so be aware of the scam and don't fall victim for it. You know how our analyzers are, right? So let's go into the forward chart and look deeply into the price actions. Here also we had a support here. You can see a support very clearly. You see, we have very clear support. You can see we have a very clear support here. Okay, we'll mark it in red. So what happens? It showed indication that it respect, but what happened? The price has taken all the liquidity. You see, and again it has gone to the zone and filled orders. It's sell side. Now let's move deeply into the analyze part. Let's go for a mid-term and short-term price movement that we expect the price to move. The price I suggested before was a long-term prediction of Solana, and now we will get into the mid-term and the short-term movement of Solana. Okay, now we'll go for the line charts, and we see a trend line here. You can see we have a very good trend line. You see, it's beautiful, right? Now let's analyze through SMCs. You see, we have first mitigation here and of the order block, and the second mitigation of the order block, and we got the third one here. It has only filled the body but not the wick. Okay, it has filled only the body, not the wick. And here we have a lot of liquidities here. The people who are looking to place orders on this order block will fail for sure. We have very big buy side liquidities. So the price for last couple of days we had a very big bullish movement. You can see here bullish rejection. You see, we have very big bullish rejection, and we can draw the trend line in 2 hours. I'll mark it with another color. You can see the trend line which was made within the 2 hours time frame. You can see we have several touches, 1 and 2, and it has pumped a lot. And the second was, yes, we can see, we'll zoom in and you can see, I'll draw clearly for you. First and the second, and we have here this one, we have this one, and we have something here like this. Okay, now let's draw a trend line like this. If you see, the market has respected, had many rejections, and then had a breakout, and we had a fake out here, you see, and after the fake out we had a very big pump, and you can see here another fake out, and which means this is our order block. Okay, this is our order block which made that bullish pressure. The order block which made the bullish pressure was this, and this bullish, the order block which made this bullish movement has been mitigated by this engulfing candle, and we can expect the price to bounce from the 50% of this fib. We have 50% here, the price has filled there. You can see we had a rejection, right? So the price has filled in the 50%, and it could pump in coming days or today. Okay, it could, even it could go for the extreme zone 0.7 and 0.63, and we can expect a very big pump. The reason for the pump was, you see, we have a liquidity here in this wick which has not been swept yet, and the people who place their sell orders here have their stop losses here, and again we have very big liquidity. When we go for the lower time frame, we'll go for 15-minute, or else we'll go for 5-minute. When you go for the 5-minute, we have a change of character here. We have break of structure, we have break of structure, and here we met with that break of structure. After the break of structure, the price failed to break this high, and it has broken this low, so which is considered as a change of character. Okay, now many of the SMC traders who analyze blindly will place their orders here in this zone, or else they'll place in this order block. Okay, now what happens, their target is this zone, this area, or below that. They are the SMC target, SMC traders target. Okay, we have SMC traders target, but it won't be achieved, and we have order block here. We have a strong order block which was 2 hours candle, and you can see we have numerous liquidity built here, and here also we have liquidity here. You can clearly see that, right? And we have here, so coming weeks or couple of days we can expect a very bullish day or bullish week, and we expect the price to fill this imbalance created by this. See, we have imbalance, quality Fiji, we have imbalance. So we expect the price to break this trend line and grab some liquidities. Again, go for a liquidity hunt and fill this area and go to the downside. Okay, and we have very big POI, whether it could mitigate this as well and also come down. Okay, and after the breakout of this, we may have, or maybe we may not have any consolidation, or directly we have a dump. Anything could expected. So let's go to ETH. When ETH was consolidating like this, okay, let's go and I'll show you a live chart. Okay, let's go for the daily, and you can clearly see that the price has made a very big and very strong support. And what happened, you see, the first one, two, three, four, there were four mitigations in the lineup, and the fifth one was, what happened to the fifth? The fifth one was a failed one. So every beginner traders and all price action traders have faced incurred a very big loss. And you see what happened, the price has took this support as a resistance zone, and it has gone to the downside. It's very simple, right? So the same could happen to the Solana. We could expect the same to Solana. So if the market achieve this, if the market achieve to break this support, and then we can expect the market to break and retest this trend line, which is very strong, and we can see for a very big dump. And from this golden zone area, we can go for a we can start accumulating in the spot wallets, and we can earn a huge bag in this coming bull run. So hope you guys understand this analyze, and you may got an tip and knowledge from this what I have given for you. So stay tuned for next video, and goodbye all.